Good afternoon, and welcome to Facebook Live with the Congregation of St. Joseph, and the last of our Advent reflections for this year. My name is Sister Kathy Sherman. Last Sunday, in the reading from James, we were instructed to be patient as we wait for the coming of our God, the way a farmer patiently waits for the seeds that have been planted to bear fruit. Being a gardener, I understood and appreciated this metaphor. However, as I grapple with the pain, the rampant injustice, and division in the world today, I have to say I don't feel very patient. Instead, I feel frustrated, restless, and anxious. And I keep asking myself, why is it so very difficult for us to live and nurture God's reign here with one another, here and now, in this time and place? The gospel gives me an insight if I'm willing to wrestle with the question John's disciples asked Jesus, which is this: are you the one who is to come, or should we look for another? Jesus doesn't give a complicated answer or a lengthy dissertation. Jesus simply says, go. Go and tell John what you see and hear. The blind regain their sight, the lame walk, lepers are cleansed, the deaf hear, the dead are raised, and the poor hear good news. We're well aware of this, that when Jesus is around, this always happens. Jesus is the manifestation of God's love and compassion made real in the lives of everyone he encounters. The reign of God flourishes and becomes an experienced reality whenever Jesus touches the lives of others, engages with the marginalized and forgotten, speaks truth to power, and transforms the oppression of laws into the freedom of love. Questions are meant to get us thinking and can spark our desire for understanding. So today, I'm imagining Jesus asking us a question, and it's this: are you the ones who will make real my kingdom on earth, here and now? Or should I look for another? Are you the ones who will mend the brokenhearted, bring healing to our fractured world? Or should I look for another? Are you the ones who will manifest forgiveness and peace in places of war and division? Who will speak up for the powerless and forgotten? Or should I look for another? Will you? Will you be the love in the face of hatred, hope in the midst of despair? Will you be a light that pierces the dark and shadows? Or should I look for another? If we're not the ones, then who will it be? If this is not the moment, then when? As we continue our Advent journey into the heart of God, let us stand strong and confident in God's grace, so that when Jesus asks the question, we will answer, Emmanuel, here we are ready. There is no need for you to look for another. Sometimes I ponder this: what difference does it make each Christmas for us as disciples of Jesus? I share with you now a song that I wrote some years ago that were inspired by this musing. What if we believed? will Christmas change our lives this year? How will the love of God dry the world's tears? Through us, my sisters and brothers, we can be God's light. When in our hearts love's born again this Christmas night. How will Christmas change the way we live? How will God's heart within us inspire us to give comfort to the hurting ones, hope to those in fear, strength to the weary? Will let them know that God is near. What if we believe what was promised long ago? It's possible things can change. Then once again a great love would illumine all of earth. Everything is changing. Peace at last is reigning. The world is one. All is well. God's glory fills the land. The world is waiting now, just as it was back then, for someone to bring the world peace and a justice that won't end. The love born then is calling now, calling us to be good news of hope and joy and love for all the world to see. The world is waiting. The world is waiting. So thanks for tuning in, and blessings on the rest of your Advent and a blessed Christmas season.